Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about plantar flexion of the ankle. We talk about dorsiflexion a whole lot. Dorsiflexion is what allows us to be able to be nice and upright in the squat. So we see this angle here, my foot and my shin. Having good dorsiflexion is what allows us to sit nice and vertical in the squat. If you're missing dorsiflexion, what will end up happening to be a lot more shin vertical and your butt is way back and your chest is down. So we talk about dorsiflexion a whole lot for CrossFitters and weightlifters. We want to have this nice vertical squat. So just to summarize, dorsiflexion is where we pull our toes up towards our face. Plantar flexion, which is what we're going to talk about today, is the act of reaching away from our face like this. You see this commonly in gymnasts. This is how we stay nice and tight through our kips and all other movements. Another way that you can apply this and why it's important is for swimmers, for instance. Having good plantar flexion is going to maximize our kick performance. It's also going to help sprinters at that initial push off. Football players or soccer players being able to push off and drive as much force to get accelerating is super important. It also finds its place in weightlifting, getting that nice triple extension. We want to be able to plantar flex that ankle. It also affects our gait, the way when we run and when we walk. So there's a few ways we can improve our plantar flexion. The first one is super simple. It's just to spend time in the bottom with my feet. If you see here, my shoelaces are flat to the ground. Just hang out here. Spend some time here to open up the front of the shin. For a lot of people, this is very painful. So what we can do is we can add an ab mat here. We can add a little bit of cushioning. Okay? Once you're comfortable with that, one thing we can also do is just kind of work on marching so we can lift our knee up. Kind of go back and forth, opening up the anterior part of our shin. Okay? So flat on the floor is the other variation. Just kind of opening up that front chunk of tissue right in here and also in the front of the ankle. Once you're good with being flat on the ground, you can go a little bit more aggressive. You can use a yoga block, or if you just have a plate, put your toes on the edge here and just sit. Oh, there we go. That's really nice right there. Just hang out here for a couple minutes, breathe, try not to cry because it's kind of uncomfortable. So those are two passive ways to open up the front of the shin. Another way we can do it is with a foam roller. I'm going to stick my shin right in the front here. I'm just going to rock back and forth, pressure wave. And another thing I can do also is I can kind of, let's see if you're going to turn over, just floss back and forth of the ankle like that. Okay? Give those a try, see how it goes. If you have any questions, you can always reach us at the website movement-rx.com, and we'll see you next time.